anaerobic respiration. Here, what is the aim of this activity? Aim is to observe the production of carbon dioxide heat. Listen, here aim of this activity is to observe the production of carbon dioxide heat during the anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration. This is the aim of this activity. Already we discussed about this. Okay, now let's discuss again. Next, operators are materials required. Materials required for this activity. Here we need 2 bottles, 2 transparent bottles, next lime water, next liquid paraffin, sugar solution or glucose solution. Okay, next rubber cork, one delivery tube, delivery tube, Janus green bee. Okay, observe carefully. These are important materials required for this activity. Are you understanding? Next, thermometer. Understanding. Now, let's observe procedure of this activity. Already you discussed the procedure. First you have to take like this test tube or bottle. Next, we have to prepare the sugar solution and pour the sugar solution in bottle. This is sugar solution. Okay. Next, to remove the oxygen from the sugar solution, we have to heat it. Then we have to cool it. After cooling, we have to add the yeast powder or yeast. Then you have to add few centimeters layer of the liquid paraffin. Understanding? Next, insert the thermometer into the sugar solution. Next, take another bottle. And pour the lime water into it. Lime water into it. Then you have to arrange a delivery tube from the like this. How to arrange the delivery tube from the test tube from the bottle containing the sugar solution into the bottle containing the lime water. Okay, next you have to close the mouth of the two bottles by using the splitted rubber cork. By using splitted rubber cork. Like this. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Here yeast, in this anaerobic condition, yeast performs the anaerobic respiration. It converts the sugar into the carbon dioxide, next to ethanol, next energy. Released energy is utilized by yeast. Released energy is utilized by yeast. Next, ethanol is remained in sugar solution. It is remained in sugar solution. Next, carbon dioxide. Listen carefully here. Carbon dioxide is entered into the or it is received by the collecting tube, or carbon dioxide is entered into the delivery tube and it travels through the delivery tube from the bottle containing the sugar solution to bottle containing the lime water, and ultimately carbon dioxide reacts with the lime water, reacts with the lime water and form the calcium carbonate plus water. Due to presence of calcium carbonate, lime water, here lime water becomes the milky white color, becomes milky white color. Means this milky white color, milky white color, milky white color indicates the production of carbon dioxide in sugar solution or this bottle. Next, some energy is wasted or produced in the form of the heat. Some energy is liberated in the form of the heat. This produced heat is measured by the thermometer, inserted thermometer. Okay, due to the heat, mercury levels are increased in thermometer. The here increased levels of mercury in thermometer indicate increased levels of the mercury in thermometer indicate the production of the heat in this process. Understanding? This is a simple activity. Okay, now next, respiration in plants. Next one is respiration in plant. Here, do plants perform respiration? Do plants perform respiration? Yes. Here, you might have heard, listen carefully, you might have heard plants perform photosynthesis process and they produce oxygen. Plants release oxygen into the environment. Here you must heard this word. Listen carefully. You must have heard those type of words. Means plants perform photosynthesis and they release oxygen into the environment. But plants also perform the respiration process. They take the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. They take the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. Understanding? This is reverse here. In photosynthesis, they take carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. But here is reverse. In respiration, they take the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. Photosynthesis process means more high rate of photosynthesis process is taken place during the daytime. During the night time, light reaction does not take place. Means photosynthesis process does not occur during the night time. Daytime rate of the photosynthesis is maximum, but respiration process occurs throughout the day, okay, and night. Listen carefully. Throughout the day, entire the day and night, 24 hours. 24 hours respiration process occurs in plants. During the daytime and during the night time, respiration process occurs in plants. Because without respiration process, no organism can produce the energy. No organism produce the energy during without the respiration process. That is why respiration process must be performed by all living organisms. Here, what will happen during the respiration? Usually, organic material what? Organic material are glucose. These are converted into the carbon dioxide, next water, next energy. Are you understanding? These are important one here. Carbon dioxide, water, energy. These are formed because of respiration process. Okay? Those plants, listen, do plants also have the special respiratory system and respiratory organs to perform the respiration process? No. Here, like animals, plants do not have the special respiratory organ, special respiratory system to perform the respiration process. Okay, so how can they perform respiration? Why these special respiratory organs and respiratory system are absent in plants? There is no need of the respiratory system. Okay, here there is no need because when compared to the animals, plants do not have the complexity. Each and every cell of the plant, they are located just outside. Means they are in contact with the air. Understanding? They are in contact with the atmosphere. Next, each and every part, means root, stem, leaf, they perform respiration process separately, isolatedly. Listen carefully. For example, leaves, they perform the respiration process by using different types of structures. Stem, they perform respiration process by using the some structures, roots, they also like this. They also perform respiration separately. Means each part, root, stem, leaves, they perform respiration process. They exchange the gases separately. Understanding? For example, leaves. Leaves have some specialized structure. Leaves have some specialized structures. They are usually stomata. They are usually what? Stomata. By using this stomata, gaseous exchange process is carried out by leaves. Next, stem. They also have some specialized pores. They are actually called as lenticels. These are also small pores located on the stem. Next to roots. Through surface of root. By surface of the root, they perform the respiration process or gaseous exchange process. Understanding? Observe carefully. Here, each and every part of the plant, they have some special structure and special machinery to perform the gaseous exchange process. That is why there is no need of the special respiratory system. There is no need of the special respiratory system. And another important one here, observe carefully here. There are three reasons. Because of these three reasons, plants do not have specialized respiratory system. First one is maximum each and every cell of the plant. Maximum each and every cell of the plant is situated in contact and close to the atmosphere. Close to the atmosphere. Understanding? Or close to the atmospheric air is the first reason. But in animals, this type of condition is not present. Means cells are situated very deeply at very long spaces. Cells are located. But in plants, maximum cells are located in contact with the atmosphere. This is the first reason. Next, each and every part of the means separate parts of the plant. Separate parts of the plant can perform the gaseous exchange process separately. Leaves separately perform. Stems separately perform. Roots perform separately. They are not dependent on one upon another. They are not dependent on the one upon another. They separately perform the gaseous exchange process and respiration process. Means total entire. The second reason. Third reason is because of photosynthesis process, some amount of oxygen is released inside of the cell. Because of photosynthesis process, some amount of oxygen is liberated inside of the cell. This liberated oxygen is utilized by cells for respiration process. In such conditions, there is no need of the gases exchange. There is no need of the gases exchange here. Are you understanding? Because oxygen is available inside of the cell. Oxygen is available inside of the each and every cell. That is why there is no need of the special gaseous exchange system or respiratory system. These are the main three reasons. These are the main three reasons. Due to presence of these three reasons, because of these three reasons, plants do not have special respiratory system or gaseous exchange system. Gaseous exchange system. Are you understanding? Okay, observe carefully. Stomata, lenticels, surface of the root. Observe once. Next, structure of stomata. You know very well that when we observe the structure of stomata, small pore is present. It is called stoma. It is called this small pore stoma. This small pore stoma is surrounded by two guard cells. Is surrounded by two guard cells. Usually they are called two bean-shaped or kidney-shaped cells. Okay, two bean-shaped or kidney-shaped cells. Kidney-shaped cells. These are actually called as God cells. What? God cells. Here, when we observe the shape of the God cells, In dicot, shape is usually kidney shape or bean shape or kidney shape or bean shape. Next, in monocot, they are dumbbell shape. Dumbbell shape. Okay, are you understanding? Next, God cells. They have chloroplast. They have chloroplast, important one, and perform the photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis. They have the thick walls towards the pore, means inner side, they have the thick wall, or lower side, towards the pore, thick cell walls are present. Thick cell walls are present. Here in opening and closing of stomata, in opening and closing of stomata, God cells play very important role. God cells play very important role. Are understanding? Next, God cells are surrounded by some special epidermal cells. These are called subsidiary cells. What? Subsidiary. Okay. These are called usually subsidiary cells. These are actually epidermal cells. Understanding? These are actually called as epidermal cells. Here they do not have the chloroplast. Chloroplasts are absent. Chloroplasts are here absent. Are you understanding? Next, they cannot perform the photosynthesis due to absence of chloroplast. Photosynthesis is absent. Understanding? Observe carefully. This is a structure of the stomata. Already studied in lower classes. In monocot, like this. These are stomata in monocot. These two are God cells. Okay, these two are usually God cells. Okay, observe one. Next, stomata two types. Photoactive stomata. Photoactive stomata. Photoactive, photoactive. Okay, now see, observe next, second one, stem. They exchange the gaseous by using the small pore-like structure, lenticels. Small pore-like structure, lenticels. Here, what are lenticels? These are present on the stem. These are present on the stem actually. During the secondary growth of the stem, actually cork is developed here, but here and there some parenchymatous cells are developed. These places where parenchyma cells are developed during the secondary growth, by the activity of the cork cambium, these places are called lenticels. These are important structures. They are developed by the activity of the cork cambium. Lenticels means, are these lenticels parenchyma cells are present. Parenchymatous cells. Here also same, like this. A small age space is present here also. This age space is lined by water film. Okay, this is important pores, lenticels. Through these lenticels, gaseous exchange process takes place. Carbon dioxide and oxygen, these two are exchanged. Through the lenticels. Understanding? Here these lenticels are formed by the cork cambium. During secondary growth of stem. Actually, towards the outer side, cork cambium forms the cork. It forms the secondary phloem. Towards the lower side. This is the secondary phloem. Here, meristematic tissue is present. This is for example, imagine this is meristematic tissue. Okay, this is the secondary phloem. Okay, here this is the cork. Okay, understanding? Next, listen carefully here. Next, here this is the cork cambium. Also here and there parenchyma cells are developed. Parenchyma cells. Observe carefully here. Out of these parenchyma cells, gases can enter into the stem, and gases can go out of the stem. These areas are called lenticels. These areas are called actually lenticels. Means cork is actually impervious to gases. Cork, this is the cork, impervious to gases. Through this cork, gases cannot enter into the stem. Gases cannot enter into the stem. Okay, but here and there, instead of the cork, some parenchyma cells are developed from the cork cambium. Through these parenchyma cells, gases can exchange. These areas are lenticels. Parenchyma cells are pervious to gases. They can allow the gases into the stem and out of the stem. That is why in stems, lenticels play a very important role during the gases exchange. Some amount of transpiration process is also taken place by the lenticels, only some amount. Okay, this is about lenticels. Observe one. Next, root. In root, surface of the root height or entire root. Okay, here observe, this is root system. Here what will happen? These are soil particles.
What? 8 spaces are there. From these 8 spaces, oxygen is entered into the roots. Carbon dioxide is released out of the roots. Means here, diffusion process plays very important role. What process? Diffusion process plays very important role here. Okay, imagine carefully. Observe carefully. Just like this, from the 8 spaces of the soil particles, air is entered into the diffused into the root system. Carbon dioxide is released out of the root system. Released out of the root system. Like this, gaseous exchange process takes place here. Okay, observe one. See, observe carefully.